Welcome back. It's now time for us to head off towards the Mausoleum, because in the previous part we did a lot of quests, didn't we?
Can I ask you something?
Of course. Ask us anything.
What I am. It doesn't bother you at all?
What, the thing about your parents? I mean, sure, it was a little surprising, but we're not really ones to talk when it comes to being unusual.
He's right. We are a rather strange group, all things told.
Exactly. For example, I'm Danon. But I'm also part of a mage clan that can use astral arts.
Dohalim here is a Renin lord who prefers poetry over power.
So, is that why you're with the Blazing Sword? With Alphen? Because you were different from others?
I suppose I appreciate how he embraces our eclectic natures. But that is not the only reason. We all have our differences, big or small. The question is, how we look at those differences.
What about Alphen and Shion?
In terms of different, those two are in a class all of their own. They're especially unique. But in the end, we see each other as fellow human beings. And when it comes down to it, all our differences are insignificant compared to that.
In other words, the way we see it, you're really not that different from the rest of us, Nazamil. So I'm sure we can be friends.
Friends? Yeah.
Good old Hootle. Chipping in there right at the end. I was also going to mention, I upgraded Winwell's book. You may have noticed. It's shiny now. Hello.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
No. Gigant? That was the one. Zoogles. Giant Zoogles roam around certain areas. They're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items and lots of SP if you manage to beat them. Go on then. Let's give it a go.
Steer clear of that Zoogle.
Nah.
I have a bad feeling about this. Let's give it a whirl!
You'll pay for that!
Oh, he is instantly dead. Oh no. Where's run? What? Do you mean cannot flee? Is that because I'm mid-cast? Stop casting! Run!
Oh, the flashing part's their weak point.
Is it? Alright.
Bring you back from death's abyss.
Hey. Resuscitation's no good.
Not done yet!
I can't flee. I can't get away. Oh no. We'll go for it then, I guess. What else can I do?
Where are you going?
Take this!
I'm taking out a bit of its health, I suppose. That's something. Blah 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 magic. I'm holding onto Rimwells in case it decides to cast something anywhere at any point, you know? This just seems like a good idea. Whoa. Well, I tried to dodge. Tried being the key word there. Tried. I could do with a resurrection, please. Thank you. Not even taking off.
It's not the first time.
And I'm still grateful.
A quarter of its health at this point.
Over.
Don't leave me! Art sealed!
Uh-oh.
No further!
Not in your dreams!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let the marksman handle this!
Not done yet!
I'll heal you all!
I just keeping an eye on what it's doing. I was like, oh no.
I've let you all down.
Back into the field!
Any time I try and do something, it's like it starts looking towards me and I get panicky.
Blah 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 magic! Sleep now! Lightning! Tidal wave! Raging cascade!
Swallow blade!
Spread! Illuminate the darkness!
Over.
Sleep now!
Oh no. Oh no, oh no.
Resuscitation!
Again, I'd run away, but
Illuminate the dark!
I can't.
Rising wyvern!
I'm not sure what it's doing.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
In here! Resuscitation! Here's a healing art! Holy...
Can't get out of this!
Okay, we got a quarter of its health gone. That's something. Like, we're getting somewhere, aren't we? That's how that works.
Here, let me help.
I'm sorry.
It was like dodge. Nope, it got me. I'm gonna run out of CP there. I only got 152 left. Oh no! I was all like, yeah, we'll take this out. It's the overconfidence from that other dragon thing that we fought. I was like, oh, I'm fine. I'll be fine here. Nope.
I can't hold on much longer.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Into the fray. I'll bring you back from death to
Damn you.
You picked the wrong fight. Now or never.
I knew it was just a way to get out of here.
Rising
I dodged! I was mid-dodge!
If only I'd been more careful.
If only I'd been more careful. We are very, 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 very screwed. Very screwed. Like, just watch everything fall apart now. That's all it is, really. It's like, Rinwell's down. There's no point changing to any of the others. They'll be dead soon. It's like, let's just watch the downfall. Press buttons here and there. Nearly got it to half health. I'll maybe come back and do this one later.
Double demon fang! Demon fang! Double demon fang!
I'm all stuffed up. Searing flame. Denied. Reload.
Can't move!
Yeah, there's a reason for that. There goes Shion. 1 health.
I don't even know the word defeat.
Well, I mean, you should,
Let's give it
because
a
it's
whirl.
incoming. At least you learned that.
Hear me, flame of fury. Burning strike. Glacial spear.
She's trying. She's trying. How are you surviving? There we go.
It's time
What?
to finish this. Die. Consuming wildfire. Searing tempest. And next, Kisara, go for it.
I mean,
Prepare to crumble. Radiant light here. Damn it! Out of back into the fray.
she's really holding on here with 1
I
HP.
never miss.
Clearly. How are you
Glacial
surviving?
spear. Pierce evil.
How are you alive?
Pathetic.
There we go. Well, I wasn't prepared for that. Let's put it like that.
Was I in over my
Whoop.
head?
We were just a little bit in over our head. Just
People lived here long ago.
What's wrong?
Having someone to share my thoughts with is strange.
Have you really been on your own for so long? That the idea of sharing your thoughts is strange? Damn.
Here it is. Bayfon was right.
This is a mausoleum?
Yeah, that's what we call them. They were originally built on Rena.
You can tell, really, from the architecture.
And now they're here, since Dana and Rena fused together a year ago. Most of them are underground, but sometimes you can find one above the surface, like this.
We got back together so we could deal with them.
We don't know what kind of machines or Zoogles might be inside. Make sure you stay close to us.
Okay, got it.
Oh yeah, I have some few new costumes.
It doesn't look like anyone's gone up ahead.
Then let's go. Stay close to us, Nazamil.
Just check around here first, see if there's any items or anything. Nope. Alright, let's get the skit.
Walking together like this, it's like we're back in the old days.
The old days? It's only been a year.
But after the battle with the Great Spirit, so many things have happened. A lot has changed. Great Spirit. Is it true it's the collective will that manifests from all the astral energy within a world?
Yes. Rena's great spirit manifested a will of its own and engineered the conflict between Dana and Rena. Together, we fought it 1 year ago.
In the end, Alphen's power defeated the Great Spirit, allowing its astral energy to finally become one with Dana's. And now, with the Great Spirit no longer influencing the Renan people, our two cultures finally have a chance to unite as well.
So all of that is something that the Blazing Sword... that Alphen did? He's the reason the world is the way it is now?
I mean, he's the one who did it, but it's more like it's this way because it was always supposed to be. The problem is, instead of seeing this as a new world, both Danans and Renans think that Dana just absorbed Rena into itself.
I mean, that is what it looks like, so I get the confusion. Rena disappears, then there's all these Renan buildings popping up everywhere, the hollowing, and that sky.
It's a difficult situation. The Renans lost their home when Lenegus collapsed, and the Danans feel like they're being invaded by all the resulting refugees. Most Renans are currently living in Pelegion, but there are some who have traveled outside Ganath Haros to settle in other regions and Danan cities. In some cases, like in Niez, accepting them in has resulted in tensions. And then the mausoleums are a problem as well.
Guess the only thing that hasn't changed is the wandering Zeugles.
Even Zeugles aren't the same. They're more violent than before, probably due to the merging of the worlds.
As you can see, we still have a lot of issues to deal with, but we're trying to solve them as best we can.
I see.
You'll get there in the end. It'll just take time. So where are we transferring to? That's the question. Oh my. So what is this place? It's like, yeah, that's not really helpful, to be honest. Imagine if I called it the Grand Hall of Ruins. You know, that kind of thing. Like, it's like, I can get an idea, but it's not much. Party member boost attacks. Alphen spoof. Boost attack, yeah. Initiates a searing swing attack that burns Alphen's own body, able to down almost any enemy. It has a wide range and gains additional strength as more HP is sacrificed. Shion's fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of Shion's rifle. Effective on aerial enemies, it temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them. Rinwell's attacks an enemy with a special art that disturbs astral energy. If the enemy is hit while it is casting an art, which I need to keep an eye out for, they'll be down and Rinwell will steal the spell and charge it, leaving them unable to use it again for a while. Laws unleash a force blow taught by Zephyr. Effective on armored enemies equipped with such protection as shells and shields, it breaks through their defenses and downs them. Gotta try and remember all these again. Again, it's just relearning everything. Kisara sticks her giant shield into the earth to attack the enemy and protect allies. If it hits an enemy, it'll down them and weaken any subsequent charge attacks. This move also boosts all allies' defense and elemental defense. Doreems grows vines from the ground to ensnare enemies and strike them. Effective on fleet-footed enemies, this nullifies their evasive abilities and downs them. Cool.
Whoa. It's kind of hard to walk when things are all slanted like this.
This whole section seems to be tilted. Though it's not clear if it's because of the planetary convergence or if it was damaged from the start.
I hope it's only this room. It'll be tough if it's like this the whole way.
Canine vest. A vest worn by a legendary dog renowned for its dagger skills. While not intended to be worn by humans, it's probably safe to do so.
Oh, this looks nice and tough.
That sounds familiar somehow. It didn't activate anything. I do need to see about trying out mystic arts.
Don't wander off ahead of the group, Nazamil.
Right. I got it.
I guess she's not scared. And here I thought that Zeugle in the outer mausoleum was pretty rare.
I'm just waiting for my opportunity now. For that to come up, which is the blue bar, then I'll see about trying out options. See if I remember how, see if how people have told me how. Thank you for reminding me on that. And we'll see if that still applies. Where's that down there? Healing Pebble, X-Breaker. I spent all my money, by the way, getting this weapon for Rinwell. So, it's all gone. Anyway, one of every enemy, so let's get these guys.
Illuminate
Oh god, we need to heal.
Nothing gets this can't be happening.
I forgot that aspect. Oh no.
Come forth, holy glimmer, holy land,
I can't feel anything.
He has a reason for that.
Only I'd be more careful.
Oh dear. I get you sorry.
hurricane slice, lightning strike.
I just, you know, enough to finish off the fight sort of thing. We got lore around though. I was like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
We need a campsite really, don't we? That's what we need so we can get the CP back up. I think what I'm gonna do is make a cut now. I'm gonna go back to a campsite and then we'll be back here in a second. Okay, there we go then. I've got some CP recovered so I can actually heal up now. Let's see about getting this before anything happens. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. I already fought them. So, you know, one of every enemy. We're out of there.
In a sense, it is fortunate this place cannot be destroyed using our current technology.
Indeed. Considering the amount of advanced technology within these mausoleums, many would want a piece of it for themselves.
What are you guys? Ooh. They're like little
This'll be a delicious
guys
piece
on
of cake.
top of something. Something sparky anyway.
In here. Tidal wave.
Tidal wave.
Take this! Burn! Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
That should be it. Yep. Tidal wave, very powerful.
Well, looks like there's nothing wrong with my equipment. That's a relief.
Alphen always acts like that when it comes to weapons and stuff.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Huh? What? How do I act?
Aw, it's got all nervous now. Getting quite a bit of stuff from these. Can't remember that happening. May just be misremembering though. Just realised there's a chest there. Need to get it. Could be another reference to another Dale's. Treat. Don't think that's a reference. Have I missed other items that are a reference to previous games? Probably have. Oh, it's down there. No idea. Already fought you guys. That's a big stone, though. Oh, no, we haven't. Cool. I love you. Sweeper 8.
No choice.
Raging cascade.
Here I come!
In here.
Armor won't save you!
You're mine!
Eat this!
Arctic sealed.
Here I come! You away!
Tidal wave.
Tidal wave.
There we go.
Denied! Double demon fang!
Like that. Do it.
Your
Illuminate
arts
the
are
dark.
really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
Well, I promise.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Don't get careless.
Yes, careless isn't like caution. He'll bite you. He'll bite you. Don't get him.
I'm still not used to these Helganquil structures.
Helganquil?
Yes, the true natives of the planet Rena. The ones who built all this.
Yeah, you know, from Killzone. The Helgen. Witch dress. Here we go. A dress worn by witches that once existed in another land. Wearing it is said to let one sense astral energy so strongly that they can see it.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
No, it's a guy called Providence, Mr. Providence. Good guy, makes good stuff. Let's see about the equipment here, though. So, that was probably for you. Yes. So, who can wear the canine vest? Resistance goes a bit down, but the defense is up by 23, so I feel like that's probably worth it, to be honest. I do wonder, like, does that actually change up the outfits a little bit? So let's have a look here at the canine vest. Is that not an option? At all? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing not. I was reading that.
You know, Nazamil sure is fearless.
Now that you mention it, she is, isn't she? Maybe she's stronger than she looks.
Can I ask you something?
You don't have to ask that every time. What is it?
What kind of place is this mausoleum?
Well, it seems like it was originally supposed to help delay the collapse of Rena by controlling astral energy. But it's still operating, and that's not good.
Astral energy in this world is now composed of 6 elements, after Rena and Dana became one.
Just like it was supposed to be from the very beginning.
But before they merged, Dana had only 5 elements. Currently, the balance of energy is still shifting to achieve equilibrium. We believe these mausoleums are interfering with the flow of astral energy, preventing that balance. So we decided it's better to disable them.
So having 6 elements is normal?
Right. But something went wrong a long time ago, and they were divided. Rena got all the dark astral energy, and Dana got the light.
When I was small, my father told me that I have all 6 elements, so it was my duty to master them.
Undoubtedly, it's due to you having both Renan and Danan blood. In a way, you're a herald of a new era. Is something wrong?
No. For a moment, I was just worried you were going to say something like, "What a fascinating specimen." Sorry.
Ah, and here I thought I was getting better at reading the room.
Anyway, this new world of ours needs all 6 elements in proper balance. So we're shutting down the mausoleums to help that happen.
So 6 elements are part of a new era. I never thought of it like that before.
Renan and Danan, all 6 elements. Nazamil contains everything of this world inside her.
Now that our worlds have become one, it might not be such a rare thing in the future.
It is certainly possible. Perhaps someday those of us with only 5 elements will be seen as the old generation.
These guys do make me giggle. But that answers my question as to what the mausoleums actually are, really. Because I wanted a bit more detail on that. And that's exactly what I wanted. And I got it. Anyway, we got a skit.
What a strange place. It's unlike any Renan or Danan structures I've seen before. Are they all like this?
We've seen a few of them, and I'd say they're mostly like this, yes.
Do you know a lot about architecture, Nazamil?
No. Was that an odd thing to ask?
Not at all. It just means you're perceptive.
You're alert and paying attention to your surroundings. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and being curious is how you learn things. Speaking of which, I'm very curious about you.
Because I'm different?
Because you're interesting. And I want to get to know you, Nazamil.
You do?
We all do. Personally, I look forward to hearing more of what you have to say.
I'll try to think of something.
These guys are so nice when you think about it. Like, they're so supportive. Saying all the right things. Such good people. Such good people. Oh. The lighting on the enemies is strange until you get close. Like, they're almost washed out. Like, look. It's very strange. Very strange. Chest there. And I was trying to get the chest, but...
Hi, Hoodle!
Glacial spirit!
In here!
Time for a tidal wave.
Tidal wave! Raging!
I'm very happy with tidal wave if you haven't gathered.
Not in your dreams!
Finish it!
This ends now!
Consider
Oh,
yourself
I wasn't aiming for that, but okay. It'll do.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Open up the chest. Q. So, which way are we meant to be going?
Having everyone together like this makes me feel like we're back in the old days.
The old days? It hasn't been that long, has it? Although I'm glad to hear that what you consider the old days is the present day here with us.
The good old days. I'm looking for the map. What was the button? What was the button for the map? Is it up? Down? No? I know there's a map somewhere. I have to wait for the options to show up on the right, I think. Square. That's what I'm after. We got several options here. Several options. I'm trying to just access it from every angle. It's like, it don't do that. It don't do that. Pineapple gel. It's like whether or not I should have gone back down there. There's so many options and I don't want to miss any chests.
You look like you're having a hard time.
I'm a little out of shape. I haven't left the library much recently.
Well, maybe you should do some exercise while you're at the library. Do some squats while you're reading, something like that. Get some exercise in, you know. Got some zappy guys over here. Feel like there's gonna be something around here. No. Skip past them. Chest! They're following me though, aren't they? A rare cape containing earth, water, fire, and wind astral energy, with each element requiring a different art formula to embed onto the fabric. Like,
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
I don't need the items. I don't need them. I don't need them. Just making sure I get the chests, though. The items I could always potentially farm elsewhere. I mean, I'm assuming that. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. We shall see. Why does this feel like a dangerous area? Something's gonna happen when we get in the middle. I feel it.
I feel like there's something really important on the other side of that door.
How do you know that?
It's just something you sort of pick up. The design of the door, I guess?
In other words, it's nothing more than a hunch.
Yeah, but both me and Laura are feeling that. Something odd going on with this area. Something very... How do I get over there? That's gonna be... the place I could drop down to, isn't it? Oh, there's two chests over there. We'll leave them. I'll come back later for them. Do I really have to take out you guys? Can I just go around you? Nope. Enemy reinforcements. In battles with reinforcements, every time you defeat an enemy, a new one will appear. Battles become longer with each reinforcement, so keep an eye on your remaining HP.
Raging cascades!
Healing circles!
Watch it!
In here!
There you go! I feel
This
like
one's
me
mine.
again! Swallow
Sleep
them!
now, into the fray!
Side way of going.
Corruption!
They got me in a bind!
We're cleaning house. More Sugals?
Keep calm and take them down!
I'll
stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Pieces!
Right back at you! Ready to go!
The tidal wave.
I'm surrounded? I guess you had their uses now and again.
Told ya! Lies unstoppable!
Shame you're not like that
Should
all
have
the
met
time.
with me!
Rinwell, are you ready?
Of course! I won't let them use any more astral
Now you
arts!
see what I can do!
Leave the protection to me and show them everything you've got.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I was worried then because I couldn't interrupt the cast.
A chain of magic is there!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah!
Sealed.
And the pummeling to me!
Here goes! In here!
These little
enemies
ones
in
are
range.
hardly worth our time.
Let's take some more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Hurry, open! What happened?
Don't! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Here,
Dust to dust.
For more aid!
magic is there!
If it's in the sky, it's wrong!
Sleep now.
I never miss!
Raising flame!
Seal!
Double demon fang!
Divide Seed! Heart to the wire! Complete focus! Do it!
Looks like you're doing well, Law.
Of course! I'm always doing well.
Oh yeah? Thanks so much!
I guess you don't need any healing then.
Wait! Please heal me!
Into the shadows!
now.
Dance!
Yeah, we really need those heals.
Seal!
First strike!
Oh, let's go and use it. Me boosting. Level up, oh. Cool. So what's behind door number 1?
As usual, it's full of machines that do who knows what.
Their productions of foreign technology, every one of them. Trying to divine their purpose would be a fool's errand.
I'd recommend against touching them, Nazamil.
Ooh, controller's vibrating.
Nazamil?
A crest?
Nazamil, is that?
No, it's not what you think.
Aww.
She vanished! Nazamil! Wait!
Nazamil left the party.